Alright, you guys, so let's continue on with Pascal's triangle. And for here, we're just going to do we'll do D. We'll talk about C later during class or conference. You should be able to figure out this one once we're done. We'll go through F. And we'll go through finding the kth term. I may separate these into two videos if they get longer than 15 minutes. Okay, so let's get started. So with Pascal's triangle, we're looking at this first one. And you notice that the exponent is 4. So that means we're going to use the fourth row of Pascal's triangle. Now, the first one is actually called the 0th row, the one that's just 1 all by itself. It's called the 0th row, but we are using the fourth row. So the fourth row, the coefficients are 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. Okay. So, again, to each his own how you want to do this. I'm just going to start out with the exponents here. 1 plus 4 plus 6 plus 4 and plus 1. Okay, so we take a look here. Our A is going to be 3x. Our B is going to be 2. So I'm just going to go across. Our exponent is 4. So we've got 3x to the 4th, 3x cubed, 3x squared, 3x, and of course 3x is 0 is just 1. Come around here, these are b, and I'm just going to go backwards. So it's going to be 2 to the 4th, 2 cubed, 2 squared, squared, not to the 4th, 2 to the 1st, and of course 2 to the 0 is just 1. Okay, last part, just cleaning this up. Just read that 3 to the 4th, that's 81. So we have 81 x to the 4th plus, we got 2, 8, 3 to the 3 is 27. So that's going to be 216 x to the 3rd plus, and this is 2 squared, so it's 4 times 6, 24. 3 squared is 9. So 24 times 9. We've got 216x squared plus, we've got 4, 8. That's 32. 32 times 3. 96x, and 2 to the 4th is 16. So that takes care of the first one for part A. Okay, so let's go over and let's do part D. Okay, so again, we're going to use the fourth root in here. So the fourth root. Okay, so it's 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. Our A is x. Our B is 3. Now, the one thing that is different is our operation in the middle. So when we have a negative in there, okay, that means our signs are going to alternate. So we'll go 1, -4, +6, -4, and 1. Okay, so this is actually 3y to the 4th. Our a is x. Okay, positive. Okay, so we'll do the same thing. Start with our x. X, that's not a good color to use. X to the 4th, x cubed, x squared, x. Of course, x is 0 is nothing. Or 1, sorry. So now we've got 3y to the 4th to the 4th. 3y to the 4th to the 3rd. 3y to the 4th squared. 3y to the 4th. And 3y to the 4th there. So here, again, same thing. We're just going to combine this stuff, clean it up. We've got x to the 4th minus, that's going to be -12 x cubed y to the 4th plus, we got here 6x squared y to the 8th, and 3 squared is 9. So 9 times 6, that's 54 x squared y to the 8 minus, you've got 3 to the 3, that's 27 times 4 equals 108. So -108 x y to the 12th, because it's power to power. And then we have 3y to the 16. Okay. And that's the answer. Okay. Again, this one you would just use A and B. Okay. I'm going to do it, so I mean, we'll just do it real quick, just in case some of you are wondering. 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. Okay, our A, of course, is just 10. So that's 10 to the 4th, 10 to the 3rd, 10 squared, 10. B is just going to be 1. It's 1. So basically this is 10 to the 4th plus 4,000 plus 600 plus 40 plus 1. 10 to the 4th is 10,000 plus 600. So this is just 14,641. Okay, so that's just another way of doing it if you don't have a calculator. Okay, let's go to F, and we're going to use the 6th row in there. So we should have 7 terms. Okay. Which is 1, 6, 15, 20, 15, 6, and 1. Okay. A is going to equal 1. B is going to equal 2i. Okay, so our i's are coming into play, our imaginary number. So we just got to kind of remember how that goes. So let's do this again. We got 1 plus 6 plus 15 plus 20 plus 15 plus 6 plus 1. Okay. Here, we're using the 1. Of course, since it's 1, it's just going to be 1 all the way across. We don't need to really write that, but let's just go backwards. 2i to the 6th, 2i to the 5th, 2i to the 4th, 2i to the 3rd, 2i squared, just 2i, and then just 1. Okay, so we're left here with 1 plus 6 times 2i. That should just be 12i. Plus 15. Got to distribute out this 2 to both, which will make that negative 4i, I believe. Or sorry, negative 4 plus 20. Of course, I to the 3rd is negative I, so that's going to be negative 8i plus 15 times negative 16 plus 6 times 2 to the 5th is 32, I believe. So that's going to be negative 32i. And that will be minus 2 to the 6th is 64. Okay. So let's just combine. Got 1 plus 12i minus 160i. It's a negative actually. Negative 32 times 6. It's negative 192i minus 64. Let's just combine all the other stuff. 1 minus 60 is 240. So we got negative 363, 12 minus 160 minus 192 minus 340i. Okay, and that's how we do that imaginary number. All right, last one right here, finding the kth term. Okay, so we want to find the sixth term of the expansion 3x minus 2y, all that quantity to the 11th power. Okay, so one of the formulas we're going to use to find this is this. C, and choose r, x to the n minus r, y to the r. Okay, and that's what we're going to use here. All right, so example, finding the sixth term. We're just going to do that because, again, time is running low and it'll take forever for me to load up. We can do the other ones in class if you like. So first, let's figure out what our n and what our r is. Okay, so we are trying to find the sixth term of the expansion 3x minus 2y to the 11th. So here, our n is going to equal 11. Okay, our r is going to equal 5. Okay. Our x or a is going to equal 3x, and our y or our b is going to equal negative 2y. Okay, and y is r to the 5th because we are looking for the sixth term. Okay, so for finding the such and such term, we use this formula r plus 1 term. So we're looking for the sixth. Okay, in order for this to be 6, that means r has to equal 5. Okay, and we'll just plug this in using this formula right here. So we'll have c to the 11th, 5, x, which is a in this case, or let's change it to x, change it to y, x, which is 3x, sorry, to the n minus r, 11 minus 5, y to the 5th. Okay. So here, this is 11, choose 5, 3x to the 6, negative 2y to the 5th. Now doing this right here, 11, choose 5, See if I can do that in my calculator. That's going to be 11 factorial all over minus 5 factorial. 5 factorial. So we got 11 times 10 times 9 is 8 times 7 times 6 factorial all over 6 factorial and 5 factorial. Okay. Cancel. Cancel. So we're left with 11 all over 5 times 4 times 3, 2 times 1. Okay, we can simplify here. Here, 2, here, 2. Okay. So we get 11 times 2 times 3 Sure I got that right. Choose 5. 462. Should be 462. What did I do wrong here? Ooh, forgot the 7. Alright. Forgot the 7. So we got 462. So this is 462. That's that part. 3 to the 6. That's 729 x to the 6 times negative 32 y to the 5th. Okay, let me just bring that down here. And when we multiply that all across, we are going to get negative 10,777,536 x to the 6 y to the 5th. So that is the 6th term. There's a lot of work in there. Anyways, that's a lot of material. Let's see if you can spend more time with this than that. Again, we'll try not to rush through this. All right, take care. Bye-bye.